Hi, this is Brandon from Watches on You. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a very rare watch. This is the Panerai 360 limited edition for the 10th anniversary of Panerai.com watch. Let's drop down to the inspection pad and we can take a closer look at this piece. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Panerai 360 limited edition for Panerai.com. So in case you don't know, Panerai.com is kind of a resource site for Panerai owners, and it kind of plays into this watch because the only people who were allowed to buy this watch, it was actually limited to only 300 pieces. This one is number 272. So they basically limited whoever could buy this only to Panerai.com users, and that makes it very rare. And this watch is actually available on sale pre-owned here at JB Hudson. I'll leave a link in the description in case you're interested in purchasing this watch, and if you do end up purchasing it, please mention our name. Also, so I'll start off with the case of this watch. So the case of this watch is 44 millimeters. I mean, for a Panerai watch, that's kind of I'd say actually a little bit small compared to some of their massive pieces, but again, this watch is a little bit too big for me. I tend to stick to more 40 millimeters, kind of around there. I kind of like that area, but I mean, it's still a very cool watch. The fact that there's no running seconds, I really like that. I think it adds a whole air of minimalism to this piece. I think it looks really, really cool, and I think that I would say usually I'm a critic of aged loom, but on this watch it actually looks really, really cool. I think if they chose to stick with just normal white loom, it would look a little bit boring, but it definitely looks very exciting. And also the color of the loom kind of matches with the color of the strap. It's actually almost exactly the color of the side of the strap, which is, it looks like it's been cut really rough. It's definitely kind of a, not necessarily a beater watch, but it's a tough watch and it looks tough. I mean, I think that also the PVD coated steel case also makes it look like a very tough watch. I mean, this is kind of a bodybuilder's watch. As you can see, the strap is extremely thick and big. I mean, it's not really my style, but I know there's a lot of people in the watch community who would like this. It comes on a buckle, and I think the buckle is really well constructed, like most of Panerai's. There's no issues. I'd like to applaud them actually for their buckles. They're very, very tough looking and simple in that you don't have to kind of move them around a lot to use them. They're really easy to use. Also, another interesting feature of this watch, it's actually water resistant to 300 meters, which is very good for any watch, so you actually could dive with this, but I think that it might be a little bit difficult with the fact that it doesn't actually have a diving bezel. So, I mean, again, it's just kind of a limited edition of only 300 pieces, so I'd expect people not to actually wear this watch that much. I mean, it definitely could be worn because, again, it's very, very tough. The strap is just amazingly thick. So I'll just move on to a wrist shot quick. Alright. So, as you guys can see, this watch is pretty big. I mean, although it is 44 millimeters, I'd say it wears more like a 46 because of the huge crown guard. I think that it's definitely a cool watch. It's just not really my style. It looks like kind of a gauge on a submarine or something, which is what Panerai goes for. I mean, they were originally military watches from Italy, but again, not really my style, but there's a lot of people who would. It's definitely very high quality, though. That's one thing I'll give it for. It's just not in my personal taste. But if you're interested in picking up this piece here at JB Hudson, again, I'll leave a link in the description. Please subscribe to our channel and share this video. Thanks for watching.